Hello and welcome back. We are on episode 135 of our Oxygen Not Included All Achievement Run. Right now, let's do a quick summary of what we are looking at with our colony summary here. We have these three different achievements at the top here. We need to get these artifacts studied, so we are going to keep working on space exploration to get this spaced out achievement done. The Great Escape, we're also working on establish colonies on 5 asteroids by building and activating mini pods, so we will be able to do this in a little while. We are trying to really focus in on the gassy moo achievements, so that's going to give us a 3rd colony established. Open the temporal tear by finding and activated the temporal tear opener. Now that is going to be interesting to try out and do that. I can't wait for that. Sent a duplicate on a one-way mission to the furthest star map destination. Interesting. So this is another achievement. Home sweet home. All we need to do is build the Great Monument. The only problem you run into here is it requires a ton of materials. So, and I'm not talking any like small materials here. I'm talking steel, and I will show that in a moment. But we also are working on the Critter Whisperer. Obviously, the last one we have is Gassy Moos, so that's why we are pushing to get that one done. Not okay, but pretty cool. Okay, so we need super coolant in order to achieve this one. We are going to get that graphite on the water asteroid in a little while. It's going to take a little bit to get all of that stuff situated because we're going to focus on the gassy moves first, and then we will worry about getting the graphite from the water asteroid that we found. So let's keep moving on here and scroll down to the bottom. We have soft launch. Build a launch pad on a world without a teleporter. This will probably be done when we decide to put a rocket on the multiple volcano, the metal volcano asteroid. There's a couple of different volcanoes that we want to tame, so we have a good extra source of materials, right? So we will need to do that on that asteroid. That's the plan for that one. The GMO A-OK. We are constantly trying to zap radiation into a bunch of the different types of plants at the same time. We're working on the thimbleweed, we're working on the pinch of pepper plant, we're working on the sleet wheat, all of those at the same time. And we're not trying extremely hard to get this. What we're doing is we're working on other things and letting kind of neutral radiation. I say neutral, and what I mean that is we're not directing it to each individual plant. We're letting Wheezewort kind of provide the different radiation, or we're using this up here where we have radiation coming in from the atmosphere, right? So if we look at radiation, we have it directly hitting these different sleet wheat, the different sleet wheat that's in here. So that's what we have going on over there. The only direct radiation we are providing are these right here, and we're zapping the specific thimbleweed to try and force a mutation in the seed when it gets when the farmer comes over and pulls the seed and everything out of it. So that's how we have things working right now. We are going to continue working on that achievement. We have the nosh sprouts that we are going to put in here momentarily. I think the first thing we need to do is make sure we have enough crude in here to keep this from evaporating, and we keep these atmospheres separated, right? So that's partially what we're waiting for, and the like. So let's let them start running around, and we'll go back to the colony summary and look at the rest of the achievements. Mind the gap. We need 1,000,000 kilograms from space point of interests. The only way we are going to be able to get this is if we have a diamond press with that loop that gives you pretty much infinite fossil. So we will need to fix that in a while so we can get a nice amount of diamond, because diamond is what is utilized in the rockets to mine the asteroid, not the asteroids, but the fields inside the star map. Have rad bolts travel a cumulative 10 kilometers. So we're almost there. We are sending different radiation right now to those to the thimbleweed. So this is just going to keep going up and up as we move on. Extract uranium from a beta hive without getting stung. This requires carbon dioxide, so we will figure out a good way to do that when we find the beta hives. Again, I think it's going to be on this radioactive star map. Let's look at, I think it's this one right here, Lushani. There's a lot of radiation on here. I'm pretty sure that that's the one that it's on. And if it's not, then it's going to be either A, one we haven't found yet, or B, yeah, I think it's really this one or this one. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've done that asteroid. Started a colony on there. So there's one or two more achievements we need to look at. That's rad. Okay. Run a research reactor at full capacity for 5 cycles. Again, pushing towards radiation. So that's what we'll accomplish when we're trying to have radiation engines, and when we want to keep what do I want to do with that? Keep making diamond press, or making diamonds in the diamond press. So that is where we stand. Let's continue on our journey and see what we can do on all of these different asteroids. So first, we're going to increase the amount of insulation we have hiding this area. We want to really beef up the amount, since it's going to be 500 degrees over here, and it would just make me feel more comfortable if we did not have one tile, but if we have 2, it'll make me feel a little bit better about that temperature. So we're going to put another one here, and because what I'm talking about is the vent here. The vent erupts at 500 degrees Celsius, right? That's pretty big on the temperature scale, right? So if we look down here, this is super hot from the sulfur, and it's only 6.2 degrees Celsius, right? So 500 degrees, yeah, that's pretty hot, pretty scorching. So, okay. We have given them a little bit of a break here. I want to stop these and let them mop up all of this over here, because if we do that, then we can get all this ethanol set and out of here. That would be great. So we've cut a lot of these different pipes, and then we've been moving the ethanol, sweeping it up, getting it out of the way so it doesn't overheat again, or heat up so much that it turns into a gaseous form. It honestly behaved just like what am I thinking of here? It did behave just like the water when it evaporates and then it turns into steam, which is pretty cool to see, actually. Okay, we have a lot of water here. Let's mop that up. Okay, is that full, or we are out of natural gas apparently? Okay. We have a bunch down here, but I don't want to go down there and put another vent or gas vent down there. What about this? Yeah, let's also mop up all the ethanol down here. And hopefully they can come over here and finish that up as well. Right? Okay. Highest priority is these different plants. We really want to focus on that, get that done and out of the way, so we can move on to more fun on this. Now, we were looking at the monument. I wanted to show everybody this. Let's go to furniture. Let's look at this monument. 7.5 tons of steel. It hurts my soul. It really hurts. 5 tons of steel, so that's 12.5. That's 17.5 tons of steel and 2,500 kilograms of glass and 2,500 kilograms of diamond. Okay. Ceramic and plastic, that's easy. Obsidian, easy. It's the glass and the steel that is the more difficult of that bunch, I would say. What are we missing? Refined carbon. Okay. I don't think they can reach this. That's why that hasn't been taken care of yet. Oh, that's why we don't have refined carbon for this. And now we are dormant. Okay, next activity is 50 cycles. That is pretty nice. Pretty good amount. Let's go up to the top here. Let's look at our temperature. Okay, so this will probably melt next time. Unfortunate. We do need to fill this oxidizer tank. Really don't understand why we can't reach that from right here, but you know, let's not do make big rock. Can we just do obsidian? Yeah, we tried some of this out to see what would happen, and it did not work the way we wanted it to, unfortunately. We would need to like send a green signal from up there to down here, send it up and over, and then deliver it. Honestly, we could just probably try. Let's see, what do we have? Signal. Route a signal input out of one of the 4 possible outputs based on the selection made by the control inputs. That is crazy. That sounds really complicated. Select one. Which one of the 4 input signals should be sent out the output using control inputs? Interesting. I've never used these before, so I'm a little hesitant to do so. Memory toggle. Okay, no, I'm not gonna read that right now. We just want to try and fill up this oxidizer tank. We have, what do we have in here, actually? We have, you know what we need to do? We need to swap this module for a Trailblazer one. And then we'll make it out of copper. There we go. Cool. So we'll need someone that can probably dig, someone that can cook. I mean, we could even get a new duplicate and send them out there. Did that work? It did. Okay. Alright, they are running out of power over here. So we have a few things that we need to do. We need to make a few different adjustments here. Since we are running out of power, even though we have like some steam turbines going, and yeah, that's probably not enough. Here's what we'll do. No, if we do that, we'll run out of power. We have these generators here and here. Okay, actually, get rid of these two. Use these two, please. Bog bucket. Auto harvest is enabled. Okay, we've got some food. We got a lot of food here. Okay. I was a little worried about that for a minute. Let's look at this food. And dehydrator and rehydrator. So we have this on the other asteroid, right? I don't want to make it out of that. Let's make it out of yeah, put it here. And then water will just drop right down here. And then we want a rehydrator. Food. And this is strictly because we don't have a deep freezer right now. I mean, I suppose we could do that. How cold is this in here? -23. Okay. Yeah, we could do that like right here if we wanted to. You know, that's what we're gonna do. Don't even bother. We're going to do that right now. Buildings, please. There we go. We'll have a refrigerator. Yeah, we'll make it out of obsidian. Let's do an ick yellow refrigerator because why not? Okay, and then we want, what is this one going to be? We need to have insulated tile, make it out of obsidian. Yeah, all this needs to be the highest priority. That's what we're going to do. We're going to make a deep freezer for all this food inside of here. We don't want any issues. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, back to our other asteroid so we don't completely forget what we were doing and then come back. So we were trying to determine who we are going to send on almost a one-way mission. Because my thought is I don't want to send someone that is essential to this colony. So if we had a new duplicate, we could send them up there and then just go, who would we... Yeah, nobody else is on the other ones. What does Dom have? Because we could send him back and forth. He's got crop tending. He's got digging. We could give him grilling. Yeah, that would be something we could do. We could send him, do some grilling so he can make barbecue at least. He already has farm. Yeah, that's what we're gonna send Dom over there. All right, let's go. Here. Let's send Dom after this is done in a little bit because this is super important that we have it done right. We need to get rid of the atmosphere and then put it in like hydrogen. Or we just put it here in hydrogen. Since there's hydrogen here. It's not a lot. Yeah, we may need more. Background buildings. Let's get rid of the background buildings, please. Yeah, I think we may need either a bunch more of that or like a bunch more hydrogen since it can get colder. Yeah, that's what we gotta do. All right, so what we are going to provide is we want ventilation, high pressure vent, make it out of lead, put it right there. We need to get rid of this one. Let's put a ladder right here and here. No, over one. There we go. And then we will need a metal tile. Do we have any cobalt? We don't. Let's make some cobalt. Alright, this needs to be the highest priority. We want to get this done so that way we don't have any of that food expire, because that would be really bad. I think that's what happened to 200,000 of our other calories as well. Alright, let's move a little bit faster here. And then let's check on our crops while we are at it. Okay. Oop, asteroid's coming in. growing at 61, 61. Okay, so we'll have a new rotation of crops in a minute to see if we get some more seeds or any mutations. We don't have anything down here in those, but where did the other ones go? Oh yes, they're all the way up here. 62% on those. And we have these sleet wheats over here also getting radiation constantly from that wheezewort, so hopefully that works in our favor. Rotten surf and turf. Yep, see, that's why we're doing this. Okay, that was done. Let's pause it up here. Let's turn this to put one of these here, one of those here, one of those here. Let's get rid of this one. And then again, on the highest priority, we really want to focus in on this. Same thing. Here we go. If we didn't have Dom here, he wouldn't be able to do that. He wouldn't be able to break this apart and... Okay, so... put another one right there. There we go. Okay, now let's look at our shipping, right? Let's see this here. We won't be able to see if it can reach until after all this is completed, because this is going to be the metal tile, and then hopefully we can reach this from the corner, just like we did on the other side, or the other asteroid. And did we make... We did make some cobalt. Is it enough? Metal tile, it is. Okay. That here. What do you mean not enough cobalt? So what I'm going to do here is... there's no hydrogen in here. So I'm going to send hydrogen out into this in a moment. Let's do... Let's see, where is it? We have hydrogen coming in from right here. What would be the best location? I mean, we have this right here that would send hydrogen. We have polluted oxygen, chlorine. Yeah, we have a lot of stuff in here. So I don't want to do just that. Let's, let's put one right here. They should be able to reach that. We're going to cut this one off, and then we're also going to break open that. Yeah, we don't need a ton of hydrogen in there, but I'd like at least a few kilograms. You know, a few thousand grams. All right, ventilation. We're going to go down. Over, and then all we need is a plug, which should be pretty easy to get to, right? Over and up. Okay, and then what we need here is we need radiant pipe. Let's just do 1, 2 on the steel. What do we have in the blueprint box? We have grubfruit seeds or larva eggs. Eggs, please. Okay, all that is the highest priority. Okay, how are we doing over here? That's an elderly one. How many do we have in here? We have 8. Okay, so that's fine. 3. Okay, why don't we have don't hatchling eggs in here and make them continuous? That's why. I forgot to hit the continuous button. Not a big deal. Mop that. I really hope we start getting these mutated seeds. Did we make that Trailblazer module? Let's go up to the top here. We did. Landers. Okay. We are going to change this for sure. Non-standard resources must be selected manually. Okay. Clothing, critter eggs. Okay. Yeah, unreachable at the top. Got it. Okay, so I guess that should be fine if we wanted to launch later on. Because the next launch we have, we're going to send Dom to the surface of the Gassy Moo asteroid. Let's check out the temperature. How are we doing in here? Oh yeah, everything's doing pretty nicely. Is that like that because of the... It is. Okay, so we sent a bunch of materials from the volcano at a higher temperature to kind of warm up this area, and it did. It really helped. And this will just distribute across the area without too much hassle. Okay, let's go back over here. We're trying to really focus in on this. Okay, let's go over and over. And then let's just cut the pipe. And then boom. Okay. Oh, we can't reach that, can we? All that is done. All we need to do is get some more of that in here, and that will push all of the oxygen out of this upper square. And when that's done, or not done, but when that has hydrogen in here, we'll temporarily close off this square, and that will force, I'm hoping. Okay, we got oxygen coming out too. Okay. The hydrogen is going to sit higher up, right? So we want constant hydrogen. We don't want... Yeah, that is going to be an issue. See, because now we have hydrogen here, but it's not enough, I don't think. Let's take a look at the ventilation again. Yeah, we're getting both of them. Yeah, so what's happening is the hydrogen is getting deleted by the oxygen, which is not what we want. Okay, let's just get rid of this one. And then move it into the other location. What could we do? Because we are constantly using hydrogen, constantly using all these other means of power generation right now. And at least with these going, we're getting a little bit extra, but we do need to get more power generation on this asteroid. I don't feel like it's good enough. Okay, let's see if we can go here. Yeah, we don't have a lot of hydrogen anymore. We might just need to grab some directly from this this line right here. Ventilation. Here we go. Okay. So what I'm going to do is we're going to just put that right here. And then we're going to flip this around. This is going to go over and down. Hopefully they can reach both of that. It looks like they can, but again, I'm not sure. There's not a lot of oxygen in here, but we'll just have to wait and see if it works the way we want it to. Yeah, that oxygen is pretty cold. Temporarily, what we are going to do is turn off the anti-entropy thermonullifier. This area is pretty cold, so it's going to work for a little bit longer, and then it's going to shut off. I just want to make sure we have enough power going for a little bit longer. Okay, we have hydrogen in here now. What we do is, no, don't make that. We want to put one of those there. And then that will push out the oxygen. And then we put another one here, and then that'll be it. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work the way we want it to. Let's do... Because we need to ship everything in here, right? So we wanted a conveyor chute here. I forget how we did it on the other asteroid where we got rid of all the... Did we create a vacuum? I just don't remember anymore. It's been quite some time. Okay, we have a lot of crude in here now, so that looks pretty good. Hopefully they get this done. How cold is this area? Oh yeah, look at that. It's getting nice and chilly. Even though it's only -5, that would still be considered refrigerated. There we go. Let's look at the other asteroid really quick. How much hydrogen do we have in here? Okay, we've got about 6,000 grams total. Okay. I was just curious. Can we, like, focus this, please? And then we need a shipping to go right in there. There we go. Thank you. Was that so hard to do? There we go. Much better. So that's why we need... Oh, May's doing that. I didn't know May had that capability either. Well, that's not bad. Alright, so now we have oxygen and hydrogen. Hopefully the hydrogen will just start removing the oxygen. Actually, let's do this. Let's open this metal tile and then replace it, because then it's gonna push out the oxygen, I think, because there's too much in here. I think we need to do that anyway so we can build... Oh, he built that behind there. Okay, alright. You know, it shows what I know all the time. Sometimes they can build stuff from the corner and sometimes they can't. So it gets really confusing sometimes. Alright, so now we have hydrogen in both of those. We need to make this tile. That needs to be, like, priority number 1. Thank you. I just want hydrogen in here, and then that'll be my favorite thing to be done. All right, come on, let's go. Thank you. Awesome. All right, so now we have hydrogen in here. That's gonna get super cold. Let's just close this off, and then we can talk about how we're going to get food out of there. I mean, we could just leave that open like this, and then, yeah, let's just do that. Because now when we go to shipping, we go to auto sweeper. Let's lift this around. Perfect. That is all we need. And then I will be happy, because this is going to get super cold. I wonder why we're having gaps in here. That's a little strange. It got really warm. The ethanol got a lot warmer. I wonder if that's because certain things are too hot. Here. Yeah, this should be fine. Let's go up and over instead. We did get rid of all the ethanol. That was pretty difficult to do, but I'm glad we were able to do that. Let's deconstruct this, get some of this power back, get some of this piping back. There we go. Let's see, can they mop this up? They sure can. Okay, so mop this up, and then hopefully this ethanol can get picked up. Actually, we'll just do that. Hold those in place. Finish this one up. Higher priority on this as well. Yeah, I want to get that done. Alright, how's this looking? Okay, so now we delete you. Delete you. There we go. Okay, we are going to need shipping, conveyor loader. Flip this around, put it right here, and then wrap. Now, yep, you can just deconstruct all of those and make yourself fall. Whoosh. Okay, not terrible. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's mop all this up. That'll really be helpful, I think. There we go. Highest priority, please. And again, now if we look at the temperature down here, look at that. It's a beautiful thing. Seeing that your work is really paying off. I mean, all this was super red, hot, orange, you name it, and now look at it. We are nowhere near that anymore. It's cooling off the entire areas. I can't be happier than that. Okay, ethanol's going pretty good in the negatives. We are going to put this here and then allow manual use. We're gonna go edible, all edible foods. Barbecue, berry sludge, anything edible. No, don't do pocket fillets. You know what? Don't do mush bars either. Or muck root. We want them to cook these kind of, I'm going to say raw ingredients, because that's kind of what it feels like. Pickled meal, souffle, surf and turf. We only have 5 duplicates, so I'm only going to use one of these. Put 5 kilograms in this. We're gonna do surf and turf, right? See, all of that surf and turf just turned into rotten surf and turf, and we lost the kcal. It's a sad, sad day, but this won't happen in the future because it's going to be delivered directly into our good old handy gas vent overpressure. That's totally fine by me. Okay. So let's do this. Let's deconstruct that one. We'll flip it around. Mop this up, please. Why not? Okay, so let's go back over here. We do need to send more food since that was very sad to see. Hey, we have some blueprints. Let's check that out. What do we get? We have, ooh, pedal diagonal. I don't think we had that one. It's kind of nice to see. Okay. There we go. Much better. Did we get all of the ethanol? We did. Okay, let's see if we can move all this. We probably don't need to put any more crude here. So we can deconstruct this, close it off. Okay, there's carbon dioxide in here. Somehow. Oh, I bet a duplicate went in and breathed in it. We should probably put Atmos suits here. So, come to think of it, let's make some iron. Then we'll be prepared to make more Atmos suit docks and everything. Ooh, look at this. We have sulfur on here and here and here. We could send that directly if we wanted to. 145.2 degrees Celsius. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna need a little bit more time for all this to work the way we want it to. We need a, we need to open that up, let more ethanol through, and then we can wipe it up, and then we'll never have ethanol on this side. But we do have it on the other side again. So, where are we putting it anyways? Didn't we have like a... Oh yeah, all the way up here. Got it. Thanks, May. There we go. Now we can do crude. See, that wasn't so bad. There's polluted water here, but again, it's not a crazy amount. There we go. Get some more natural gas in here. All right, what do we have going on the other asteroid? We have some idleness, so let's fix that. We'll go over and down. They're bored, so they have to figure out what to do. There we go. Look at that. That's fantastic. This is all filled up. This is all filled up. We're doing pretty good on the different rooms here. If I don't want to deal with this anymore, what we could do is put a hydro sensor in here, and then it'll automatically shut the door off or turn the door off or on. We would use a NOT gate. So when it was red, it would turn it green to turn on the door. So we could do that. Actually, you know, let's just showcase that too. All right, hydro sensor. Let's put you right here. We need a NOT gate because it will be reversed if we don't use a NOT gate. We have automation wire. Let's go up one, up and over. Okay, and all this does not need to be steel, so we're going to start that again. Hydro sensor, we'll make it out of copper. Put that one there. And then we want a NOT gate made out of copper as well. Go up. Now we need automation wire up to this one, up and over. And then we will deconstruct these and get those materials back. So what will happen with this is it will automatically close the door when we get the hydro sensor, when it detects a certain amount of liquid that we choose. Now, that liquid doesn't have to be polluted water. It could be regular water. It could be anything really. It doesn't have, unless you set it with an element sensor. But we want to do this so I don't have to press this button ever again. In fact, we're going to do that in 2 locations. We're going to do that down here as well in a moment once we are done with this save, that is. All right, let's go here. Hydro sensor. Again, we're making it out of copper. I'm going to put it right here so that way the door stays open. NOT gate. Flip you around, and then automation wire. I hit right click on accident. Up to that, and then that should be all we need. Meteor showers. Oh boy, that's a scary business. All right, looking great. Looking really great. Food has decayed. Surf and turf. More surf and turf has decayed. Okay. Well, that's fine. Ha! Ha! That was to just send it over here. So we're going to just get rid of that. I literally put that in here because I wanted to have them send it here, but that's not working. So we're in a refrigerated state right now. It's not in a... Oh my gosh. All right, can we please stop doing that? Oh my goodness. Forgot to do that. All right, this is gonna be surf. Let's make sure all that gets mopped up or moved. We'll let it go in a loop like this temporarily. I'm okay with that. No, don't do that. No, that. Thank you. Come on, you can do it. Thank you. The loop is great. Not gonna lie. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to just deconstruct this. Yeah, I'm over it. Oh my goodness. There we go. Who's trapped? How did you get trapped? Oh boy. Well, that's no fun. Yeah, now you're not trapped. All right, let's get ready to mop it up. Thank you. Ew, soggy, icky pea water feet. That's gross. Oh man. Alright, have we gotten any extra seeds? Let's take a look. No, not yet. That's alright. We're gonna continue to work on it for the foreseeable future. I'm glad that that's working out though. I was pretty concerned that some of the ways that we're trying to do this without like forcing radiation upon things, didn't know if it was going to work, but it seems like we're heading in the right direction. Let's get rid of those, that one. You don't need that or that or that. Yeah, give us some materials back. Okay, we don't need those here. Thank you. That one's idle. Idle. And idle. Okay. There we go. Water is just... Oh, that's why. You know, I was wondering why we were getting water up there. We were just dropping it off and letting everything just handle the water. Oh well, now we know. Okay, I did not get all of that yet. Let's have the priority on that set higher. Hopefully the ethanol will drop down as we clear out a lot of this extra crude. Too much liquid now. Of course it's too much liquid now. There we go. They're getting it. Yeah, I think we may need to really get this stuff kind of sorted out here. I'm thinking about this and how we don't have a ton of hydrogen right now. Oh, we needed to make the bridge go back the other way. All right, so let's take a look here. How's our hydrogen on this end? Okay, this hydrogen is full. So, well, that hydrogen is full, and we're not doing anything here. Why are we not doing anything here? Because the oxygen ventilation is completely oversaturated, which is fine. I'm not complaining. I think that's a good thing, absolute good thing. So what we need to do is make more steel. Yeah. Like I said, we're gonna need like, how much? Let's look. Furniture. I'm never going to remember this all the time. So it's under furniture. Let's look. 7.5, 12.5, 17.5. That is a lot. You know, I said it once or twice in my head, and now I'm like, yeah, that's so much steel. Okay. Natural gas. And what are we sending? We're sending hydrogen right now. But there's not a lot. I'm thinking... No, we can't send 2 liquids. So... the only other thing that we could do is separate that petroleum boiler and make another sort of petroleum boiler, but there's no magma or heat source that we can use on the other asteroid unless we use... I'm trying to think about what the best way to power this other base is going to be, so because this is not working out the best. Let's change this to 600. There we go. Ventilation. Yeah, we'll get a little bit more. It won't be an extraneous amount, but that's going to be pretty close to what we need. All right. Did they get most of it? They kind of did. Okay. Let's do that. That should provide enough extra so we can start mopping this up. That should be plenty, hopefully. Higher priority, please. That's what we need. Oh, well, another blueprint. What do we get? I hope we get, like, a building. Buildings are cool. Pastel blue. I mean, I'm not going to complain about wallpaper. We look at all the different wallpapers we have a good amount now, which is awesome. Yeah, look at that. Great. Okay, let's go to the other asteroid again. I'm just kind of spitballing the best way to deal with this issue. You know what? Maybe it would be good to do an ethanol farm with the acorn trees. Let's take a look. Acorn. How many do we got? We only have 1. That's not going to work. What if we go to the other asteroid? Do we have any over here? Acorn. 2. Yeah, no, that's not going to work at all. Right. Well. The only reason we can't send petroleum is because we're sending water. And if we got more water... Well, hang on. Let me think about this for a minute. We would get rid of one of the... Okay, I need to think about this for a minute. All right, let's go back over here. These petroleum generators drop how much water? 750 gallons per second. Grams? Gallons. Gallons. All right, so they take in two. Yeah, 2,000 grams. Okay, or gallons. So we get rid of one. We keep sending petroleum just to this one generator. Okay, 750 polluted grams of polluted water. Okay. So the reason that I'm thinking about this is we need to see if it's feasible to do this, right? Polluted water is... How much do they need per second? 1,000 grams a second. We would run out of water. That would not work. Okay. That's good to know. Pretty good to know. It was worth a shot, everyone. Definitely worth a shot. Okay. We're going to get rid of this, let all this fall down, and then close it up. So then this side will be completely done from ethanol. we are going to do this. I am going to temporarily turn off this in a moment. Okay, so we're going to try and remove the rest of the ethanol. And yeah, that's all the highest priority, so how are they going to get down there? Good question. Let's figure that out. New principles. Okay, let's go to our blueprint. Another wart seed. We can never say no to that. Okay, once this is done, then they can come down here and start doing what we want them to. Oh my goodness, is that a narcoleptic nap? It sure is, everybody. It sure is. Alright, that's looking great. I'm very happy with how some of this stuff is turning out. Sticker bomb! Alright. Did we get another seed? We're gonna take another look over here. Not yet. Okay. Not sure where all that came from, but that's alright. Everybody seems like they're having a grand old time. Alright, we are going to slow it down, and that is going to be it for this one. If you have any comments or questions or suggestions, please provide them in the comments section below. I do try to respond to all of them if I get to it right away. Please let me know if you have any suggestions or if you have any general questions on how I'm doing things or why I'm doing things the way that I'm doing them. I am more than happy to oblige with a comment and response. If there is anything else going on, please feel free to let me know. I will, like I said, I will answer pretty much any sort of comment as long as it's pertaining to what we're doing here. That's it, folks. Have a wonderful rest of your day. We'll see you in the next one.